Hello, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Battle Brothers, the People's Militia. So, I've done some clicking around, and actually, I want to show you this real fast. I had never seen this before, where they're wearing basically the same exact um, mail and shirt over that. I forget the name of it right now, but typically, I've always seen this kind of thing where the noblemen are typically wearing some noble clothes, some richer linens and furs. Um, but this house means business. they uh, they are in it for war, which I just thought that was interesting. Um, so we left off with kind of a mess. Last episode, we've ended up losing some brothers. Um, I think we lost these three last time. It might have been four, it might have been two, but three plus or minus one. And yeah, it was kind of a mess. So we are nonetheless gaining some good equipment and getting stronger because of it. But we're pretty weak at the moment. Now that's not to say we. It is day 15, and we have nine brothers that are doing pretty good. So it's not as bad as it looks. Um, it's just because we're starting with um, the militia background, the origin. So we don't have the those three stronger brothers that you would in a normal origin. But I don't see it as a problem. It is a bit scary to start losing brothers early on, but it just happens. That's part of the game, and we just continue on with what we've got. So at the moment, Kurt here, our tank, is the only one that really has an injury. Everybody else is looking all right, and we have three level ups. So I've gone through and I kind of have an under my my way of picking perks. So with Alfred being a light, we are going to continue with putting initiative and melee skill. And since he has this +3 and melee defense, we'll take it. And we will continue down the path of relentless. Um, Bjarne is a light as well, and so dodge relentless is going to be basically the way of keeping high initiative throughout the battle, and in turn keeping the dodge um, at higher levels as well, or higher values. So for Sorel, our ranger, we're going to continue in range skill. There's nothing else to go with him. This is going to be our number one, basically. So next, I did not look at this, so this is all new to me right now. I just wanted to look at the perks. I don't think we need much more fatigue at the moment. He's pretty well off with that. I think continuing with range defense is probably a good idea, and we might as well throw. Hmm. Might as well just take the hit points. It's always going to be 4 or 5 because of the 3 stars. I would like to make him a bit stronger with hit points um, because it's there. I would also like higher initiative and higher range defense, but um, I think 3 is the lowest. I think it's 3, 4, or 5. So I will, when I can, just put it into hit points. And for Sorrel. I think it's going to be nice to give him either rotation or anticipation. I'm thinking anticipation because we need that extra range defense. It's always going to be nice. But rotation is another way of keeping him safe. So if somebody does get too close to him, an enemy gets too close to him, he can rotate away. But I don't think I'm too worried about it at the moment, so I'm just going to go with anticipation. Otmar the Fearful, our our fearful leader. Um, for him, we will certainly continue down the path of resolve. Um, I kind of want, it's interesting that he's uh, afraid of the undead, afraid of beasts, but he still has um, one of the better chances of higher resolve in the team. So I'm just going to continue pumping that resolve. It will weaken for these two, and I just think it's kind of funny to keep him as our bannerman at this point. So I'll just continue down this path, and if we do find somebody better, I'm sure Otmar will be happy to step down. So melee skill, resolve, and I think max fatigue is probably the better. We want to put that over 100. He doesn't necessarily need a lot since he's just going to be stabbing once with the standard. But yeah, a little over 100 is kind of where I like to be. And we will take Rally the Troops. This will fulfill the next ambition that's coming up. Once we complete this ambition, the next one is likely going to be naming a sergeant, and that is who he will be. So, the next step here is we need more men. We need at least one more to plug in that hole. Let's see, we do need another shield on Kurt here. And we do have a Rusty Mail Coif for 70. So that would be nice to put on somebody. Let's get that onto Hans here. Hans the Refugee. I think he was... there's no reason why I would have hired him. I think he's the one that joined us after we took a location down. And I think everybody else is looking good. We do have another helmet, actually. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place for that. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. It'd be nice if we can get a couple more padded leathers. So if we can get at least 2 more of these, and then we can start sending the Gambesons into the back. Well, actually, they're all good now. So, right. So we got the long axe last time. We do have another boar spear here, so we can fit Egon the Odd with a boar spear, and we have an arming sword, which is nice, and also this flail. Yeah, I don't think we're really ready to. Right. Hans is most certainly going to be a throwaway with the stars in absolutely the worst places. But we are going to be able to sell quite a bit of stuff here, the amber shards as well, and make some money so that we can. Oh, we're doing pretty good on crowns actually. We do need some more tools and supplies. Provisions are always a necessary thing. So let's hang out here. I want to check out the There are no contracts, but there's no negative things going on here, negative events. So we'll hang out around here, heal up a bit, and let's try and purchase up some gear. First, let's get Kurt treated. Next is going to be excuse me. Right. Now we could take some of these vagabonds. They do have bad resolve, but weirdly enough, the vagabonds have less resolve than the cripples. 30 to 40, and vagabond is 25 to 33. That seems a bit weird. I guess the vagabonds are kind of down on their luck, and that's why they're on the road. But I would expect a resolve of a cripple to be just as bad or worse. So I don't think. I mean, we kind of do need the brothers, and they're very cheap. So let's just. Ooh, I don't want to hire you though. Let's hire them. Let's just take them. Let's hit up the market, and the prices here are pretty rough actually. 25, 26 or 27%. But that's fine. We'll still purchase that one up. And selling prices are pretty decent actually. They're pretty good. So let's sell off some of this gear that we're not going to be using. Won't be using the picks. We don't need all of these maces here, these morning stars. So we'll sell off the two with the lowest. No, I'll sell that one off too. The lowest durability. There we go. And since we have that arming sword, we can certainly sell off one of these guys. We don't want any more spearmen. And we are not interested in using the pitchfork anymore because we have these. And I have a lot of throwing axes and javelins. And I believe, we'll take a look at you guys here in a second, but I believe it was my hybrid that died. Of course. Let's see here. Obituary. Yeah, it was my hybrid that died. So, we'll see if I consider making another hybrid. But we definitely don't care to carry much of this anymore. So we'll get rid of the ones that don't have a full stack in there. And 52, because they have that. Okay. Hooked blades. I don't think I noticed we had that. So the problem here is, let's see, where does it say that? Right here. So prong has a plus 10% chance to hit, while the hooked blade has a 5% chance to hit. It's about here. So the increased chance to hit is pretty nice. This is at least it's 5 to 6 increased melee skill, whereas this would be 2 to 3 increased melee skill. So we're going to stick with the prong abilities. This is Impale. It also has the plus 10% chance to hit. So we'll stick with that until we have people that are a little bit higher. Maybe 65 will start changing into the better weapons. let's see, let's give you that, Hans. And, right, so let's see what we got here. Oof. Well, Survivor, but this is pretty much as bad as I'd care to see. At least this guy has a bit more resolve, which is... Oh, actually, he has better resolve than Baldwin, and he has Optimist. Lower initiative is whatever. Well, he can certainly go in the front. Melee skills higher, and melee defense was a near high roll. These are both the lowest that they could have been, so we will still, unfortunately for them, put them both on the front line. We probably want Baldwin to last a bit longer than Evald. Evald, I'm so sorry, but you are a trash brother. Baldwin, on the other hand, I can't see him being very good, but I see a little bit more potential in him than Evald here. And the fact that he showed up with 55 melee skill and 4 melee defense, with a couple stars in melee defense, I can see him lasting a little bit, or I'd like to see him last a little bit longer. Both of you get shields. And because you have the higher hit chance with melee skill, I think I'd like to see you maybe the flail? I could make you a stunner. And I'll probably give you the flail, honestly. Since you have lowered melee skill, flail ignores the bonus to melee defense granted by shields. So, in a way, it's boosting his hit chance because he won't be the enemies won't be able to use shield against them. So, in a way, it's a roundabout way of boosting his hit chances. And I think it's probably a good idea. Let's bring in a stunner. I'd like to be using this sword, but I don't see anybody that's... Well, maybe Kurt could use it. But yeah, maybe we'll be able to switch one of these guys in later. So okay, so a stunner and a flail. Alrighty, so let's get out of here. Let's sell off this junk here. And, you know, I'd like to use the hammer. I will keep the hammer for now. I think I'm going to get rid of the falchion since I have the arming sword. I don't see using more than one anyway. Black paint can go. We'll keep this for now. Keep these. And I think that's it. We can afford a stack of these. We could probably take another one. Yeah, it's 18. So let's take a couple. There are no contracts, so let's just get out of here. We could take the boat just to go to Steinhaven, and I think I might do that. Rather than wasting time to get there. Let's see how expensive it is. Steinhaven, 150, or we can go to Angelin up in the north. Let's take the boat, and if there's nothing there, then we'll head back north again. So we have 2 contracts, 2 medium difficulty with the 2 skulls here. Let's take a look at the brothers. They do have a fisherman. I like to have fishermen. They have kind of okay fatigue. They're kind of, I would say that they're kind of average brothers. But yeah, for this kind of run, fishermen are decent. I don't think, however, let's take a look at the contracts before considering hiring another one. So this is a kind of a delivery 440, so it's kind of far. Day to the east. Cargo to Alfgear. Alright, let's think about that one. And 4 days or so, no way. Okay, let's take a look. How far is Alfgear? Was that his name? To Alfgear, the counselor in Earlstadt. Okay. That's up there. We could go this way and try and pick up some of the contracts in this side, and then we can head back to. I guess I'm not seeing what I'd like to see in this area of a lot of contracts, so we'll take it, and then we can make our way back and maybe find something once we get back. So let's take that. I'm not going to hire anybody at this time. Let's take a quick look at the prices here. Yeah, they still have amber shards, so we won't be selling those here. The prices aren't terrible. I don't think I really care for that, though. So we'll pick up some extra food and just head out. Maybe what we can do is kind of climb this mountain here, try and get a bit of a reveal in this area. Ooh. Lots of thugs and a raider. This Bert the tank is just not doing so well. I might just pull him out. I mean, I think we're fine to take these guys on. I'm just gonna take Kurt out. There's 12 of them, but it's a bunch of thugs and just one raider, so I'm not too worried. There's another group up there too, so we'll see what happens here before taking them on. And that's the raider. He doesn't even have a helmet or anything. Yeah, so we can certainly take these guys on. I think where we stand is probably fine. They don't have any pole arms or anything like that. So yeah, I don't think we. I mean, we could back up and use a couple higher spots, but having this just one is probably fine. Let's just end turn. We'll wait with you. I mean, this one makes a bit more sense, but this one doesn't. Like, there's no way that I'm going to come out here and chase that down. So, and turn. Now the problem here is these 2 flails can be kind of a pain. They do have 2 axes. I think the way that we're going to mitigate that is just throw out these 2 spear walls. And then shield wall with the rest of these guys. Yeah, we'll shield wall with you too. Spear wall, shield. And let's try and take this guy out. Okay, that was a good hit. I think you're fine right there. Yeah, he's gonna come join them. I think, or he could come all the way around. I don't think that's what they're going to do, so we'll wait here. Oh, that's not good, because then he can move up. Okay, so that was... Ouch. That's not good at all. Looks like he's holding pretty well, Sigurd. The other two failed, but... I think what I should do is wait with you, because I don't really want to kill any of these guys with him looming in the back there. I mean, I could try and shoot at somebody else, but... yeah, we'll wait. Yeah, I said that, but now now he can move up. But I think we'll be fine. If we can take these two guys out early, then yeah. That was a good hit, by the way, Evolved. Welcome to the team. And wait. Let's see, 10 turns. I'm wondering, now that he's stunned, it looks like I can put Spear Wall back out. So I'm wondering if that means that I've never thought about this before. Since he's stunned, maybe I can continue to use Spear Wall. Let's just see if it works. We'll continue with that Spear Wall up top. Since nobody came around, that's too bad, but I'm gonna bring him down a little bit. Okay, that's not good. So I think we need to bring him up here. Yeah, I was expecting that. This really needs to... Corbin is in trouble down there. He's not in trouble at all. Oof. So he made it in. Now we will take that shot. That's good. Our entire northern flank here is completely secure. But the southern flank is in trouble. So let's... I think what I'm going to do is... Sigurd can probably... I'd like to be killing everybody, right? But maybe these two... Oof, no. Let's move down. I think we need an extra guy in the bottom here. What we can do actually is just send him here. And that way we can use them. Oof. My fear is that this guy here is going to move here and then start attacking him, but honestly, I think that's okay. Okay, it's not gonna happen anymore. We need to make sure this guy doesn't come too close. This is a problem here. Okay, and we'll move down. Want to continue to surround this raider here. Perfect. Well, I'm not too worried at all. This guy here can do some damage against Thorben. He doesn't have any armor anymore, so that is a problem. Let's start moving in that direction then. I'm gonna shield wall because I feel like that's we need to save him. Good work. Yeah, that guy's gone, and that's fine. This guy's gonna go, but he's gonna go first. Man, Thorben is in trouble. 56 health left. If he hits twice, then Thorben's dead, but I can't see that being an issue now, so... I mean, he could roll 2 5s, basically, and then it's over. Oof. So close. 2. Alright. There. Now I don't feel so scared. I don't think I can catch up to him. Let's try anyway. Nice. Hans certainly showed me that he is useful. Okay, not so bad. Yep, he recovered and it's over. Not so bad. Thorben was in a bit of trouble down there. The northern flank just crumbled to pieces very quickly, but 1, 2, 3 levels and some food, some money. Nothing too interesting here, but we'll take it. Let's see what they have here. A few thugs and some raiders. Now I would probably go for that if I mean I might go for that. Let's level up and see what we get here. Sigurd, the tank. So we want melee defense and fatigue. This +4 hit points is kind of calling at me to pick it. I'd really like to get his melee skill up, but since his job as tank, I think hit points is going to be where it's at for him. And I could go Colossus. At the moment, I don't really need Brawny. Brawny is on the list, but I don't absolutely need it at the moment. Rotation is probably a better choice, or Colossus. I think with the tank, let's go with rotation first. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with rotation. Egon the Odd. +3 to melee skill, that's good. We will take... this really isn't really good. We could make him another hybrid. We could. That +4 to range skill all the time isn't so terrible. Yeah, let's go for it. And I'll give him some more fatigue. So since we're gonna go that way, I'll just give him quick hands to kind of force that route hybrid. Put that H there just to remind myself. So let's give him. This does reduce his fatigue down, but once he starts using, we can kind of increase his fatigue a little bit. So we'll have him start with something, and I think I'm going to move him to the side so that. Ooh, should I? I'm not sure if I want to keep him on that side anymore. Yeah, let's switch him around a little bit. There. And what was the other? Where is he? Thorben. +3, +4 to fatigue. And I guess I'll put it into the melee defense. If either one of these is a 4, then I'll probably take it over melee defense, but I think for now it's important to continue that. He does have Colossus. And Student. I think Rotation will be a good one to put out on the flank, so that if he does become in trouble, he can kind of rotate out. Yeah, I think that's important. I'd like to chase these other brigands down, and maybe I can by using. Ooh, I can't use that either. I think what I'll do, honestly, I might change that up and then give him this, and I think we're good to go now. Although I could switch this out too. Yeah. This way we have stronger. We want to fix that. Oh, there we go. We'll have some stronger armor on the front line with these, and the ones that are weaker on the back line. I'm not too worried about them. I think I'd like to go for this, but I also let me pause and think about this. Yeah, it's. I'd like to say that I want to attack them, and I certainly do want to attack them. My thought here is that, well, one, it would take some time for them to get out of the mountains now that I see which direction they are. I just don't want to be putting myself in too much danger here. What is going on? I will take these guys on. It's just one raider. I think we're fine for that. But what I am going to do is, I'd like to, I know it probably didn't do much, but just heal up a little bit. So this raider is a little better than the last one. Still no shield, so that's too bad for him. I think what we'll do, however, is let's take this high ground. That's going to help us in the long run. So we'll move everybody up. We'll take this as our back line, and then the front line will have 2 guys at least above them. They are mostly charging this side, of course. I don't see why they wouldn't. So we want him here. But I think this is going to be a better place for us to make a stand. The problem here that I'm seeing is since they're heavy on this side, what I might do is kind of use this instead of just staying down here. Just wait. So with that being the case, I think I'll start moving him, Bjarne, up a little bit. My fear now is that they're probably going to be locking them in place. So let's wait to see what they do, and I'll try and move these guys before I make that choice. Let's certainly take this shot. Yeah, a headshot would have been amazing, but that's fine. Yeah, they might not lock us down because they probably don't want to just move in so we can attack them twice, right? So let's wait. Yeah, that's what it looks like they're doing now, so I think I would rather Thorben standing here. Let's move up, take a shot, and then move back. And I might actually just move him way over here, or put him in the center somewhere, and then we can figure out a way to use him after. Yeah, one more step. And we will shield wall on the front. Move up here and spear wall. Now they could charge at him now, but no, it doesn't look like they can at this point. Think. Yeah, let's do that. Ugh, that would have been really nice to connect there. So it's interesting that they won't move here, even though they can't see that spear wall. Good. Wait. Okay. I might have you move back so that he can stand up here if it's too crowded there. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, so they're not coming here, which is weird, right? They shouldn't see Thorben in spear wall formation. Good work. Ouch. I am gonna have to start moving down here. There's just no way. So, don't want that guy alive. Okay. And I think Hans, your turn is done. Let's start kind of folding around our northern flank here, because this isn't going to work. They're kind of piling on the wrong side, so and that's fine. I do want to continue this and start surrounding that way. Yeah, so unfortunately, as I'm saying, I won't be able to attack here. What I will do is move up one at least. Now you know what? We'll stay here. I want to see what they start doing. Alright, I'm calling cheating here. This is wrong. They should not be able to see this. They should be forcing their way there. Okay, maybe they don't want to... They think something is there and they don't want to chance being below it. But I don't think that they should be able to know that it's there. Alright. Yeah, the rough guy. Horse. I'm gonna take a step down actually and look. Let's kind of flank a little bit here. That's a good hit. So this is a rough position for Hans to be in. He's not necessarily supposed to be a tank kind of guy, so. Alright, good hit. Well done. Maybe we want to just get him into a different position. Yeah. There we go. Ugh, really? Let's try for that one I got, I think. No, of course, I knew it. I knew that was what was going to happen. Okay, at least that didn't happen. I knew. I knew that it was going to happen that way. Let's continue with these axes. No, let's not do that again. Yeah, I should have maybe gone for this guy, but... Okay. He can go, whatever. Oh. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore, so... We'll start going for his armor. Let's see, he's gone. I think I'm just gonna pull him out of there, honestly. Nope, he's gone now. Run them down. Okay, we want to make sure that they don't go anywhere. I'm not too stuck on this guy's armor, so we'll just destroy that. Okay. Now, does he have a knife? He does not. What about you? No. I know you don't either. But let's pull you in anyway. You don't either. Okay. So Hans, Sigurd. Let's put you here. I can rotate you in if Sigurd has one, so. You don't have one either, okay. I feel like this is gonna take some time. You do have one, and we will rotate you in. Alright, so. Stay right there. Do you have one? You do have one, okay. You don't. You don't. Finally, we've hit him. You can't even go. There we go. Not bad. Bjarne with the kill. I guess we can end the round. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 level ups. Evald, Hans got pretty beat up. These two are looking alright. And we did get the armor, we did get the nasal helm, another arming sword, that's good. Dagger, and some more blotched gambesons. So, not bad. We do need to continue on though, so. This looks like a pretty nasty place. There's probably some locations here where they're hiding out, so. I'm gonna wait to see about hiring. I think the place that we're going to is a city, so they probably have a better selection of brothers. Prices are gonna be bad. Just wanted to take a look anyway. How many more do we need? I'm gonna take that. We'll fix it up. And selling prices are going to be trash, so we just won't do it. Yep, let's get out of here. Sharf. Men on the road. Sigurd the Tank and Baldwin share stories of their travels with one another. You don't really understand what's so rich about walking about, but the two men do bond over their tales, and that's good enough for you. Okay. So Sigurd and Baldwin are talking to each other. I just want to see who... Oh, so Vagabond, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Right. Some levels. We have 3 levels here. I will do this now. I am over the 45 minutes. I'd like to just make it to the end here. So it's probably going to be a bit longer, but Baldwin, we don't really know what to do with you. He did not roll anything good for the melee skill for his first roll, so that's too bad. We will take melee defense. Another hybrid is possible here, but I don't think he's going to be the one. We'll take resolve, I think. The rest of this is pretty bad. Resolve and hit points. And we'll go fast adaptation. Fast adaptation is going to be a good one with a stunner anyway. So we'll see how far that goes. Hans, a +3, that's good, and a +4. So this was actually a really good, generally some good rolls here. Mediocre or good rolls, so 3s and 4s aren't so bad. But max rolls and where we want to be for a trash brother anyway, so. We will also go with fast adaptation on you. Your hit points are atrocious, but I don't really want to just give you Colossus because it's not really, it's going to help, but minimally, so fast adaptation anyway. Evald, +3, +4, and nothing for defense. The hit points probably, or resolve. I think let's go with hit points first, And if that's a bad roll, then we can go with resolve. In that case, because there's a star in resolve, we'll get more 4s in resolve. So hit points. And in your case, Evald, we will go with Colossus. That puts us up to 70 hit points for you. It'll be harder for him to die, and he has Survivor anyway, so 90% chance to survive if struck down and not killed by a fatality. So, not bad. Okay. I think it's time to bring Kurt back in. He's still kind of hurting here, but I think it's going to be... Right. I think it's going to be good to have him back up here anyway, so... we can give him the mail shirt. Let's pass this back, and I think Evald can take that. Ooh. Oh no, his reduced max fatigue because of this. Yeah, Baldwin could take that, I guess. And... Actually, we want this on the front line, don't we? So, I think we're all good. We do have another nasal helm here. Sure, Baldwin, there you go. So we're getting closer to where we want to be. It's oh, we do have another one too. So let's put that on him. Egon. So we're getting closer to where we want to be. We have 90 plus. Well, we do have some 80s here actually, but 80 plus on the front line for body armor. And we only have one more that's head armor, that's at 50. We do have 70, and then everyone else is 95 plus. So we're getting the armor that we need. Another dagger there. We're getting some better weapons too. That's nice to see. I would like to... What happened to our... I only have one boar spear left. I thought I had 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, I'm a bit confused here. Well, okay. Let's continue here. So we... Oh, God. Alright. I'm gonna end it here because there's clearly a lot of work to be done in between here. So I'm gonna think about what to do for next episode. Leaving it off here. But yeah, as I'm trying to say, we have a lot of the gear that we're looking for now. We don't have the strongest brothers, but that's just something we're going to have to live with for this run with the Peasant Militia. We will be able to get some militia backgrounds, militiamen on our team, and those will probably be one of the better, if not the best, one of the better brothers that we'll be able to hire. So with that, thank you for, if you've made it this far, thanks. I appreciate that quite a bit. And thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye.